Irish Whip Wrestling opened a gym here in Baldoyle this year and employed a professional trainer from Britain. Already, their membership has quadrupled. They hope someday that they will be touring the world, putting on shows organised by an Irish promoter. But for now, it's a touch less glamorous. The conditions are hard and the training is tough.
It was scenes like these which inspired Dubliner Simon Rochford to set up Ireland's first pro wrestling company, Irish Whip Wrestling. But whip wrestling has an odd ring to it.
The name Irish Whip is actually a wrestling move by an old Cork wrestler called Dan O'Mahony. He was called the Irish Whip, was his nickname. And that's in the wrestling when you get your opponent and you place him against the ropes and you run him, or in wrestling called a whip him, over to the far rope. That's called an Irish Whip. That's a lot of problems we have when we're talking to venues or sponsors or media. They say Irish Whip, they think it's, you know, dirty. So you have to explain what the word means. So sometimes it's hard talking to people Irish Whip wrestling.
Let's start the show.
Our fans, again, within Dublin we have a family based right up to people in their 40s even. It's all young kids and families. What Irish Whip Wrestling does at the moment, it has a full-time training school where we train young lads and girls to become professional wrestlers. We train them in the technique of wrestling, the skill of wrestling, also how to do interviews, also how to perform in front of a live crowd. And people that don't feel physically fit or able to do wrestling, we teach them to be referees, announcers, commentators, MCs, every aspect of pro wrestling, even promoting.
Weighing in at 193 pounds is Seamus O'Shaughnessy, the Irish heavyweight champion. Seamus is the club's trainer at their gym in Baldoyle. To avoid injury, trainees need to be confident in all their moves and they need to learn how to fall properly.
Basically, right here, I'm the head trainer of IWW, and my job basically is to get new and existing wrestlers or trainees, guys, up to scratch, learn how to fall properly, learn how to run the ropes properly, learn how to wrestle properly, also get them in the gym, start lifting weights, and basically getting them eating the right food. So there's a lot in it. Like, it's not just getting people in to train, it's basically just changing their whole life, pretty much. Because that's what I believe wrestling is. It's not just kind of a hobby. It's something that will take up, if you're serious about it, it's something that'll take up all your time and it'll take a lot of commitment to keep you going.
And weighing in at 177 pounds is one of the club's rising stars, Madman Manson. Manson has recently given up his day job and now claims to be the only person employed full-time in professional wrestling in Ireland. But then he is mad.
Well, I was lucky when I started because I had a fairly athletic background, nowhere near the athletic as like Seamus or some of the other lads, but I always played football. I've been playing football my whole life. I only just recently gave it up, properly playing football in proper leagues, because wrestling's been taken over full time. At the moment, for me, one of the most important things for me is to put on more muscle. The Seamus takes us through our diets and we have to be eating tens of chicken fillets every single week. We've got to be having protein shakes. You've got to have them before you go to bed, when you get up in the morning. If you're having your cereal in the morning, instead of 3 Weetabix, you've got to eat 6 Weetabix. All these small things that you'd never really think of. Like, I didn't think a wrestler's life would have all these things in it, but it's, you know, you're half bodybuilder, half wrestler, half athlete, all these different things. You're going, that's 3 halves. It's close enough to me.
Pro wrestling, of course, is theatre, and each wrestler has developed his own character, costume and performance.
When I first joined up on Irish Whip, I had a pretty unique look because I had 2 giant pink mohawks at the time. So as soon as I came in, they were like, this guy's a little bit crazy, a little bit mad. And I think it was Simon who actually came up with the character of a lunatic. I thought of being a lunatic because it's so easy to play. You know, all you got to do is roll around the ring and make a lot of funny faces. That I can do. So he came up with the idea for Madman Manson, and I just expanded on it. And every single match, I try and work in something new for the character. I really love the acting side of it. I think if I wasn't a wrestler, I probably would be doing something to do with acting. It's the morning of Gym War 9 and we're getting ready for our matches. We're all getting changed up. We've set everything up. The ring is ready to go. The chairs are all ready to go. So all we need now is a big crowd. Unfortunately, we don't have a dressing room or showers or anything like that here in the gym. So we have to get changed out here in the cold yard, which is all it can be described as, really. But either way, it makes no difference. It's worth it. We may be frozen out here, but as soon as we get in the ring, it's worth every single minute of it, like one way or the other. The best part of my costume, without a shadow of a doubt, is this, my straitjacket. Sometimes I tend to lose the rag a bit inside the ring, so this keeps me safe. You'll note it's never been washed, and I've had it for about 1.5 years now, so I think it adds a nice edge to the straitjacket, really, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is a 6-man encounter. Yes. Madman Manson and Piper!
My entrance is pretty unique. It's actually one of the best bits of my character, because when I come out, I'm strapped into my straitjacket and I'm ready to go. And I come out and I start rolling onto the crowd. I roll on the floor. I roll around. But usually my opponent in the ring is looking at me a bit strange, and it's hard for them to keep a straight face sometimes. I'm rolling around. I make sure I go around to every side of the ring, roll on some kids. If there's any guys in the audience I know as well, I give them a few shoulder charges. It's always good. Then I slam my head onto the canvas, roll in, and then as I'm in the ring, I dance about to get rid of my straitjacket off.
Crazy. Madness, absolute madness. You watch any of his matches, he's a lunatic. But that's why he's so good. He's a brawler. He's a brawler and he's a lunatic. Kind of expand on that. Put it this way, anytime you watch Madman Manson, you're going to be entertained, because he's going to do something that you're just not going to expect.
We've actually had a few times when I make my entrance, a few kids do run up to Simon and get their money back and leave, and they don't want any part of this. They say, "Oh, this is too scary for me, I'm heading home." Some kids love it. They really, the reactions I get is I get one of the best reactions currently in Irish Whip, and it's not because I'm the best athlete or because I'm the biggest guy. It's because I'm one of the most memorable characters. That's just something I'm lucky to have at the moment, and the crowds go crazy for me. Like, as soon as I walk out, they're cheering for me, and they haven't even seen what I can do. So it's an amazing feeling to have them cheer for me just because I'm walking to the ring. So great when they're cheering for you, you know, like they're cheering for you. They believe in you, you know. They believe that when you get slammed to the ground, that's it, you're over. And it hurts like hell, but the thing that gets you back up after you get slammed is them cheering. What about if they weren't cheering? Then what's the point? You know, what are we doing here? We're just putting on a show, showing each other off. What's the point of that? If they actually care about us, that's just unbelievable. The best feeling in the world.
Hello fans, and welcome to this exclusive Irish Whip Wrestling DVD. I'm your host, Eamon Darcy, and this is IWW Intro. As you can tell, we are backstage at a live event right now in Rathcoole in County Dublin. This is a look at one of the smaller shows that Irish Whip Wrestling performs all throughout the year, as well as performing in some of the biggest arenas around Dublin, from Waterford to Cork to Tala and numerous other venues. We also perform these small shows in local villages. There are approximately 180 people selling out this venue here tonight in a town that has a population of approximately 500. So these small shows are very successful indeed for us. And as you can see, I'm being joined by former WWE Tag Team Champion, Doug Basham.
Darce, that would be two-time WWE Tag Team Champion. How you doing, Darce?
I'm good, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. It's great to be back here in Ireland at IWW Wrestling. And it's also great to be a part of this DVD. It's packed full of action of all the small shows we've done.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, you've done?
I've done.
Oh, you mean Irish Whip's done?
Irish Whip.
Get it straight.
Okay.
You're the man here, right?
My tie crook?
Here, let me fix it for you.
Oh, okay.
Hang on.
Hey,
yeah,
hey.
Perfect. All right. Tell me, what we got on these DVDs?
We've got exclusive Irish Whip Wrestling matches that you can only see.
Is this on the
this
DVD?
Yeah, it is now.
Yes.
Wow, that's pretty close. Wow.
What else we got? Talk to me.
We got matches by Madman Manson.
Speaking of Madman Manson.
Yeah.
Is it? Man, it's loud here. This is a live show, right? We are taping at a live show.
Manson is in the ring right now taking on the Ballymun Bruiser.
Oh my gosh, I feel sorry for the Bruiser. Holy cow, the crowd's going nuts out there.
They're going crazy out there.
Yeah, I'm going to go watch.
Okay. Well, fans, that's a look at one of the exclusive Irish Whip Wrestling live events that we are currently taping right now. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the action.
You may not know me, but my name is Barack Obama, and I am the 40s... What? Oh, this is the other one. You may not know me, but my name is Madman Manson, and you have seen nothing till you've seen me, because I can wrestle, I can fly, and I can damn well talk rubbish. I can talk rubbish with the best of them. Eamon Darcy, Captain Rooney, L.A. Warren, one of my greatest friends and former lovers. I'm coming for you, because I am Triple M, Madman, what was it? Obama.
It's the Ballymun Bruiser here in Irish with wrestling. Now you see, people always ask me questions. They ask me, why am I the Ballymun Bruiser? How did I get my name? Well, it's simple. I've been boozing. I've been bruising for years. For over 20 odd years, I've been beating people up. I've been giving people bruises. They ask, where'd you get your bruises from? It's simple. The Bruiser. So it's simple. I'm going to give you this one warning. When I get into the ring, I have hatred for one type of people, and that's culties, because they despise Dublin. See, Dublin's true gentlemen, true behaviour. You know, we know how to treat people. Slap them in the mouth, smash a pint glass in their face, do whatever we got to do to get the job done. So culties, foreigners, inbreds, anything that I dislike, which is basically you, stay out of my sight. When I get into the ring, I'm there for business, not pleasure. That's when I go outside drinking later on. In the ring, if you see me in the street, don't look at me, don't talk to me. Irish Whip Wrestling is going to see what it's like to get a bruising from the Ballymun Bruiser.
Hello fans and welcome to ringside. Here in Rathcoole for Irish Whip Wrestling, I am Eamon Darcy, getting ready to bring you one of the greatest nights in Irish Whip Wrestling history. And we're kicking things off in a big way here with this #1 contenders match for the Irish Whip Wrestling International Heavyweight Championship. As Mr. GAA Conor Hurley faces off against that man, the man with the golden can, the Ballymun Bruiser. And the winner of this matchup, fans, will face the current IWW International Heavyweight Champion, the Blackheart Warrior Mandrake, later on here tonight in Rathcoole. These fans are going to be treated to a tremendous night of Irish Whip Wrestling action. You can bet on that. Irish Whip now. To the far side goes Conor Hurley. Here comes the Bruiser. He gets a reverse elbow in the face for his trouble. And a nice arm drag takeover there by Mr. GAA. And one more time, and down goes the Ballymun Bruiser. And now Mr. GAA hooking up the Ballymun Bruiser in the armbar. Mr. GAA, a little bit of a hair pull there, but nothing the Ballymun Bruiser wouldn't do himself. Obviously, Conor Hurley realising the importance of this matchup and getting under the skin of the Ballymun Bruiser in the process. No doubt, fans, this is going to be one of the hottest nights of Irish Whip Wrestling action ever. Later on, not only will we have the IWW Championship match itself, the Zero Gravity Championship will also be on the line tonight, as the current Zero Gravity Champion, the Zenith of Zero Gravity, Bingo Balance, defends the title against the very dangerous #1 contender, the Regulator, L.A. Warren. The Zero Gravity Championship may indeed be in some jeopardy later on here tonight. But right now, back to the action here as the Ballymun Bruiser hooks up Mr. GAA Conor Hurley in this wrist lock, going to work on the left arm and shoulder of his opponent. And this is a wise maneuver now by the Bruiser. Conor Hurley is a lot more powerful than the Ballymun Bruiser, so by working on the left arm and shoulder, Conor Hurley is having his power taken away from him. But Mr. GAA doing some countering of his own. Irish Whip now. Up goes the Bruiser and down in the inverted atomic drop. And up goes the Bruiser, and once again, traditional style this time. Conor Hurley now moving into the corner, but he gets a face full of turnbuckle for his trouble. Tremendous veteran instincts being shown there by the Ballymun Bruiser. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, as well for purchasing this DVD. This DVD gives you an insight into some of the smaller venues that Irish Whip Wrestling. What a knee in the corner by the Bruiser. Some of the smaller venues that Irish Whip Wrestling works in every week of the year, as well as doing our big shows in places like the National Basketball Arena in Tala, And all around the country we also do these small regional events, like in this small town of Rathcoole, on the border between Dublin and Kildare, here on the east coast of Ireland. Here comes Conor Hurley, and he gets a clothesline right in the face for his trouble. The Ballymun Bruiser in complete control right now over Mr. J.A. as he drops the knee right between the eyes. Off the ropes, and once again, the Ballymun Bruiser with a series of knee drops there in the last several minutes, but only gets a 2 count. Another knee drop. The Ballymun Bruiser has used his knees expertly in this matchup so far. And no doubt they will take their toll on Mr. GAA. And Conor Hurley now being choked on the second rope by the Ballymun Bruiser. We're well used to those kind of tactics from the Bruiser. Oh, look at that. An additional shot there for good measure by the Ballymun Bruiser. Oh, another knee in the corner. The Ballymun Bruiser really using his knees expertly so far in this contest. And a forearm shot takes down Mr. GAA. The Ballymun Bruiser has had some high-profile matches before here in Irish Whip Wrestling, but this is his opportunity to get into the Irish Whip Wrestling Heavyweight Championship picture. And the same can be said for Conor Hurley himself. He has been a standout competitor in the tag team division with his former tag team partner, Captain Rooney, together known as the Hurling Heroes. They were former Welsh tag team champions, but now is the opportunity for Conor Hurley to get into the singles division in a big way. And this win in this matchup would catapult him right into the championship picture. Irish whip to the corner, another clothesline by the Ballymun Bruiser. If you notice, ladies and gentlemen, all of the offense of the Ballymun Bruiser has been directed to the head and neck area of Conor Hurley in this matchup. And the Bruiser complaining about a slow count there. Nonetheless, Conor Hurley showing tremendous tenacity and tremendous toughness, and that is what has made him one of the top stars today here in Irish Whip Wrestling. And this crowd here in Rathcoole getting behind Mr. GAA, but another knee lift takes Conor Hurley right back down. And now the Ballymun Bruiser hooks up the sleeper hold. As the crowd gets behind Mr. GAA, he needs the added incentive right now. He's in tremendous trouble. This maneuver may put Conor Hurley unconscious here. But as I was saying earlier, fans, these small regional shows that Irish Whip Wrestling put on every week of the year are a very important aspect of what we do. We entertain fans all around the country, in big arenas, small arenas. Fans all over the country love Irish Whip Wrestling. And it's not hard to understand why we are the very best at what we do. IWW Home Entertainment is nationwide, and now Conor Hurley trying to get back into this contest. The arm did not drop for the third time. Conor Hurley trying to get back to his feet. Give the man some credit. He's showing tremendous toughness here. Rams the elbows to the midsection. A third one breaks the hold. Off the ropes now. The Bruiser looking to hook him up again, but Conor Hurley counters with a belly-to-back suplex, nicely executed. And now is the opportunity that Mr. GAA needs to get back into this contest and perhaps secure himself a title match later on here tonight. A clothesline, and down goes the Ballymun Bruiser. The Bruiser doesn't know where he is. Another shot. The Ballymun Bruiser completely disoriented here. A scoop up and a slam by Conor Hurley. Hurley in complete control. Off the ropes now. Tremendous leg drop. A hook of the leg. 2. This could do it. No. A very, very close near fall there, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't get much closer than that. No doubt both these men want nothing more than to become the #1 contender to the championship. And that may seal the deal here for Conor Hurley. The flying shoulder block. Up goes the Ballymun Bruiser. We may see the Death Valley driver here. But no, the Bruiser counters, looking to roll up Conor Hurley, perhaps go for a German suplex. The Bruiser got nothing but turnbuckle there. He missed the clothesline in the corner. Up goes the Ballymun Bruiser. DVD, there it is. The Death Valley driver. And that could do it. 1, 2. And it's over. We've got a new #1 contender to the heavyweight championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am backstage here once again, bringing you up to date on all the action that's happening on this crazy night of Irish Whip Wrestling action. As you have just seen, Mr. GAA Conor Hurley has defeated the Ballymun Bruiser, the man with the golden can, to become the brand new #1 contender to the Irish Whip Wrestling International Heavyweight Championship. And Mr. GAA will face the Blackheart Warrior Mandrake for that championship in a brutal 2 out of 3 falls match later on here tonight.
You, Darcy, come here. What? Yeah, come here. Give me. Hold that up for me. Hold it up. That's it. Right there. Perfect. Give me the hairbrush, like I told you. Like we planned. Hold on. Are we started?
Yeah, we're rolling here.
Oh. Well, okay. Yeah, I'm ready. Take this. There's actually a few things I want to address here in Irish Whip Wrestling. One is the fact that every time I go out there, all these people, they chant sissy at me. They don't understand my background. They don't know that I've walked the catwalks of Milan. I've stood aside all of Ireland's, abroad's, everywhere's famous model. I can get the job done. I'm better looking. I've got everything on top of these fans. They have nothing on me. Looks-wise, anything. And what they need to realise is just like I can get it done on the catwalk, anywhere else, I can get it done in the wrestling ring. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a party to go to. And you know what, Darcy? Why don't you come along with me? Come on.
Great.
Hello, citizens. This is Captain Rooney, IWW's #1 superhero. I'm here in Irish Whip to put on notice all the evildoers. Bad guys beware, because Captain Rooney is watching.
Welcome back to ringside, ladies and gentlemen. And we have a battle now of two of the up-and-coming superstars here in Irish Whip Wrestling. The Supermodel taking on Irish Whip Wrestling's resident superhero, Captain Rooney, all the way from Justice City. And what is the Supermodel up to now? This man is so arrogant, so conceited. One of the most overbearing people I've ever met in my life. He thinks absolutely everybody's above him, and Captain Rooney's not going to take any nonsense from him tonight. You can bet on that. No doubt the crowd support here in Rathcoole is for Captain Rooney. And I don't think the Supermodel is going to get quite the same reaction. Wait a minute, look out! Captain Rooney attacked from behind by the Supermodel. Right hand right to the face. Despicable actions there by the Supermodel. Reversal of the whip, however, by Captain Rooney. A big forearm right to the face. Rooney absolutely nailed that forearm. And the Supermodel heading for higher ground, and I can't blame him. The Bruiser, actually, he may have bruised his face on that last shot by Captain Rooney, and that's not going to do the modelling career of the Supermodel any good. The Supermodel now getting back into the ring, trying to create some distance. Both these men have had some tremendous success here in Irish Whip Wrestling at some of our other events around the country. And this is a big night for both of them. This is it, their night to step up to the plate and show these fans in Rathcoole what they've got. And not only the fans in Rathcoole, but all you great fans watching this Irish Whip Wrestling DVD. And what is the Supermodel doing now? I think these fans have it right. It appears as though the Supermodel wants to be anywhere but in the ring. The Supermodel needs to worry a little bit less about the fans here at ringside and worry a little bit more about his opponent in the ring. Captain Rooney, a very, very dangerous competitor. But the Supermodel, however, in control. A nice ploy there by the Supermodel. The Supermodel broke the momentum that Captain Rooney was attempting to build, and now he's in control with a reversal.